Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jonathan Kemp.
We are so delighted that so many of you have been able to join us this evening. We have our friends, our board members, alumni, students, faculty. This is truly a great expression of your support for Pepperdine, and we're exceedingly grateful and glad that you're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the founding dean of the Pepperdine University School of Public Policy, Dr. James R. Wilburn.
Thank you very much. That's probably as good as it's going to get, and I probably ought to sit down here. Well, how do you summarize 10 years in 10 minutes? We could celebrate the vision of President David Davenport, or the priceless counsel of people like James Q. Wilson, or there were the early believers, many of whom are here tonight, who before anybody really knew what it was going to look like, caught the vision and generously committed resources for scholarships, endowments of the Davenport Institute and professorships, and for the beautiful Henry and Virginia Braun Public Policy Center. These young leaders have gone forth, steeped in the roots of liberty and the wisdom of the great books, to use the technical tools they've mastered to pull the levers of leadership, to be agents of change. Stand to be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your students. And frankly, I can't think of any better way to paint an even more commanding vision for the future in the next 10 years than to announce tonight our plans to establish the Jack F. Kemp Institute for Political Economy here in the School of Public Policy. Jack has given me permission to announce to you this evening that he and Joanne have committed a gift to Pepperdine University of $1 million of their own personal resources.
Jim, thank you. You astound me. And you and Gail are very important to the Kemp family, some of whom are here. I've come to love Pepperdine. I feel more at home here than I feel on any college campus in the United States of America. These young men and women who are going to go out into the world are indeed, as Jim pointed out, changing the world, one life at a time. I don't think anybody could better honor the 10 years of this School of Public Policy and have someone who has been a progressive, conservative reformer in his own state of Florida, now here to join us tonight to do honor to the 10th anniversary, our friend Governor Jeb Bush of the state of Florida.
I've been asked to speak about leadership. Taking risks requires a willingness to challenge the status quo. In a world where the only constant is rapid and continuous change, staying put is no longer an option. Real leaders embrace that change and use its momentum to drive their organizations forward, rather than fighting its way all the way to irrelevance. They become, as is the case and what Dean Wilburn talked about in Pepperdine, they become agents of change, real leaders do. The Pepperdine School of Public Policy can play a huge role in this, because the folks that will be the ones that will be working as a team to implement those ideas, if the good Lord is listening, will be graduates of this great school. I commend you for the support that you've given this school. I wish you Godspeed and continued success, and thank you very much for allowing me to come to speak to you tonight.